So dark. Come on, Trapper. Let's do it. Trap it up, boy. Swinging a whiff.
I'll go doctor if you go nurse.
You bro Mike Hunt is fishy.
Can you not do that? Somebody just ban that person, please. Maybe just mute them.
It was
Why,
kind
you
of
can't-
funny, though. Really.
Inappropriate. The use of text-to-speech. Oh wow. Cheap endurance. Just got unhooked.
Ring, ring, ring. Is Amanda hoping to say?
She might be dead. How many sailors are there? Oh, she was dead. I wonder if it's best to stay together or spread out and cover more than that. It's a whole team of sables. No wonder they're losing. Nice. A double. Double on the Genical Raiders. Step it up, Trapper. What are you doing here? Step it up. Why do I have to carry you? Some auras. We need auras. Okay, he takes off. Nice. Well played, Trevor. Well played. Got yourself a sable. Be the first. There's a bunch of dead people already. Now we're smoking.
P100 Nurse.
Right now, a prestige 0 nurse. Some auras, please. Still 4 survivors. Wait, 5 survivors? Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, look at Michaela too. Another one bites the dust. Hey, we'll get a sable too. Another one bites the dust. Got a nasty trapper on my team. He a bad boy. Yeah. We haven't found any hatches. It's weird, huh? Like we went around the whole map. It's either on the edges of the map or dead center. How do I? Oh, someone got out. He must have closed the other ones. I wonder if he trapped out of the gate.
Mr.
Oh, he
Cheater,
trapped all the gates.
I haven't seen him cheat for the past 8 hours.
Oh, he's here. He's here.
An Imperial trader, this is unacceptable.
Should I let him out? I can't open it. He's shaking his head no. I was gonna let that guy out.
I
But-
guess you can say that Ace's luck ran out.
Just one more ace in the hole. I was trying to like see if I could let him get out, but Trapper said not today. I'm telling you, some games. Well, it was only 7. One of them found a hatch. But some of the games seem like they go very fast on Survivor side, and some of the games seem like the survivors don't have much of a chance. And from playing the games, I would have to say that whichever way it goes, what it seems like is that it would be based on 3 factors. Maybe more. This is just what I'm gathering, right? One would be how good and efficient the killers are. So, like, if you have an AFK Huntress who doesn't do
aren't
anything
ready
for
to-
half the match, right? So, how efficient the killers are, like, are they wasting time or are they really just getting downs and pokes fast? So, that would also be dependent on, obviously, how good the survivors are, which would be the second one. It's kind of common sense, right? Like, whoever wins is going to depend on the skill level. But more so in the area of, are they communicating and are they together? Like, even if you have, like, let's say you have 8 people on a team, but even if you have 3 that are in a Swift, but they're like really good players, I feel like the survivors will have the upper hand, because even if 3 people are being efficient the whole time, while survivors are trying to hook 8 people 3 times each. So I think the second factor is, or maybe the number one factor is, like, are they a Swift? And not just a Swift, like, because there are bad people that play the game together and don't do anything. but like a Swift that's actually efficient, that's like that is trying to win and doing gens. I think that's like the number one factor. Two would be how efficient the killers are working together. And three would probably just be the map and the RNG. So maybe like if they're solo queue or if they're Swift makes a big difference. I don't really know. But then again, we played on a Swift. I mean, we were Swifting with like an open lobby. So it's not like we were on comms and there was no coordination. It was just people playing together. So it's not like that really doesn't count as a Swift. We were Swifting with people, obviously, but we weren't like in comms with them. There was zero communication, zero planning, like strategy. There was no, we've never played with them before. We've never spoken with them before. We were just doing an open lobby with a streamer. So I would still kind of call that like solo queue. Which is why the first
open lobby
game,
was good
everyone
because
died
people
except
who
me.
play with Taterhead are usually good and know what to do.
You think so? I don't think so. I think that he just has open lobbies with anyone and people that just want to play with him. I don't think that that necessarily means that they're all experienced and good.
I think if it's an open lobby, it's because people kind of have a gist of how to play.
No, but he already made it clear. He's like, I don't care what you do. Like I made the joke and said, sorry, I hid in the corner all match and never did the gens and waited for the hatch. And he's like, I don't care how you play. It's fun. Like he doesn't care. He's not playing to win. And the team, like you saw that last game with the team, none of them touched a gen for like a very long time. The whole like the beginning of the game started out all right, and like 4 gens were popped, and then we were just stuck at 4 gens, and nobody else did gens the whole rest of the game. And every time I saw them, they were all grouped up, like kind of just being silly. I think they were just fooling around. Anyway, I think it's a matter of like, are the survivors trying to win, and are
I'm
they
not saying they're super
coordinated?
experienced, but I'm saying they kind of knew what was up.
Well, I went in the chat too, and when I was making those jokes, like I was just kidding, but there was somebody in there who was really seemed kind of upset, and they made some comments saying like they don't like this mode. And they said something like, "Oh, well, now we can have 7 survivors not doing gens instead of 3." I'm pretty sure they
said
were in
they
the
don't
game.
like it solo queue.
Anyway, I don't know. The first game we played, no one survived except me. The last game we played, no one survived, right? Did they? I don't know if they survived the last game or not. I didn't survive it. The second game, a couple of us did get out.
It
Like,
was close.
is that 4 or 5 of us got out? Second game, maybe. Either way, I think the point is, like, if you're playing with really good players that are trying to win and playing efficiently, then I think the survivors have an upper hand. And then I'm sure RNG and map plays somewhat into it. But for the most part, it seems pretty chaotic.
Yeah, it's all about skill overall.
You can't really, like, can't really
Super
tunnel
chaotic.
somebody because you don't know who you're going to find and chase. There's 8 people. You can't really focus on one because it's not like you know where they're hooked. You hook them and you have no idea where they are. So it's just a matter of, like in that game, I ran into the same Sable, like 3 times. Like I happened to run into her, I think, right when she got unhooked, and that's why she had endurance. And then the last time she just kind of ran right into me and died very quickly. And a couple of Sables got eliminated quickly that match. And it all went downhill from there. So, I don't know. That's my assessment of it. Very chaotic. And it can go either way.
Curse.
Right. And it's bad enough to have 1 Sable. Imagine 8. I wonder if there's any game where people 8K at 8 gens. So normally when you play
You
in
made a
D&D,
good assessment of it, I agree with you.
isn't it like if
It
there's
all
4
depends on how good the player
survivors,
is.
you have to do 5 gens, and if there's 3 survivors, you have to do 4 gens. And if you went into 2 survivors, you'd have to do 3 gens. Isn't it always like 1 gen more? So in this mode, why isn't it like at least 9 gens they have to do? Why is it 8? It's the same amount as the players. And you would think it should be doubled, actually, because if you're doubling the survivors from 4 to 8, and you're doubling the killers from 1 to 2, and then on top of that, the killers still have to get 3 hooks on every person. So normally it's 12. So it would be 24 downs. 24 well, hooks, I guess you would call it. So in theory, they should have to do like at least 9, if not 10 gens. But the other side of that is there's no time hooking. They just get hooked immediately on the ground. But the other side of that is you don't know where their hook is, so you can't tunnel them. It's kind of weird. There's no really no flashlight saves, or not even pallet saves. Pretty fast paced. I wonder if they thought all of that through and still.
I saw someone slug all the 8 players, ha ha ha.
Like,
They
how
had.
does that even happen?
How does it happen? Like, custom match content creator? I don't know. Was it a live Twitch stream? Like, we can go grab 8 people from the Discord server, go into a custom match and be like, all right, let me single-handedly slug all 8 of
No,
you
it was a
before any.
screenshot.
Yeah. So anybody could go in a custom match and say, all right, let me slug all of you, never get a gen done. So I can post a video that says, look, I slugged all 8 of them before a single gen popped. And there you go. Boom. Record holder. But it was all as fake as lowering your MMR, or more fake. It was all about as real as smurfing to be a Noob 3 clone. Why does it take so long to get in? It was all about as real as my unlocker tool that I'm not even using. Yeah, these games take too long. I think I want to go relax and ride a horse in Red Dead Redemption. Just go for a horse ride. What do you guys think? Save a cowboy, ride a horse. Oh, here we go.